Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. Doing all right, excuse me. So there was a disturbing YouTube video that I watched today regarding to how like there's a child, like I guess they're having series in that war-torn area between, somewhere in the Middle East with Israel and Hamas. There was a child that was laying on the ground looking like a skeleton. Like he was still alive, but he looked, I mean, he had like no muscle on his leg. It was disturbing. It was just horrible, atrocious fucking sight. And it's just anyway. So I just wanted to share with you guys, like, there's a lot of money that the UN has. I mean, America has a lot of different money in a lot of different areas. And so, like, if anybody has the ability to and really wants to help these people out, one thing they can do is this is just an idea I'm sharing. So transport hemp from US to Middle East and other war-torn areas. Hemp seeds are a superfood. They have the optimal omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids that are required for a healthy human immune system. You can send hemp plants that are ready to be transplanted and give that area a whole bunch of hemp to look forward to. And just, and it only takes 4 months to harvest. So, if the plant's already a month old, then it would only take 3 months once it's put into the ground in whatever area you want it to harvest in for it to harvest. And thus seeds and other stuff would be available to be used. There's all different types of medicines and tinctures and elixirs essentially that can help the human body heal and also just, work at a better state than what they may have. Or if they're lacking medicines, there's a lot of different things that this plant can help cure that they might not have had before. You could use the UN's peace, or the peacekeepers as they're called, or the benevolent security forces to protect the food and the people. Part of the issues with these war-torn areas is that warlords will use the food as a way to control the population. So it would be wise to, if you're going to send the food over there, like, to also send some type of way to defend the food. And then, in doing that, it would be nice to also to train the locals there how to not only grow the food and take care of the hemp, but also help protect themselves and others, and give them maybe some gear to help them get going. That's why, like, implementing the whole idea would help them also boost up their own economy and give them jobs, so they could kind of do it all on their own, but just a little bit of help from us instructing them. But the eventuality would be for them to do this completely on their own. But this is an emergency situation happening right now. So it's like this, like, we do have, like, I know Oregon has a ton of hemp plants, or at least cannabis plants. I don't know how much hemp is specifically, but we could, like, focus on just growing tons of hemp and getting that shipped over, building some type of organic, MRI type meal that would feed children that are dying on this. I mean, it's just crazy when I see this type of stuff. And we're living in America, and we have literally a problem with too much people being overweight, and over there, like, kids don't even have enough food to eat. And so anyway, let me just continue on. So you could send teams of hempcrete production - construction specialists to begin building a hempcrete sanctuary shelter for all who are in need. Surplus of foods and goods could also be housed in here to help protect it. You build it out of hempcrete, like a little hempcrete castle, and put the foods and stuff inside of there, and also hopefully have some personnel to help defend and teach others how to defend too, because people are going to be going after it. That's just what my intuition is telling me. Resources could go to the shipment. Would go to shipment costs, specialist costs, plant costs, construction - production costs, etc. However, we could also use some of that money to start training more peeps, and have here and elsewhere to go over and provide emergency services. Like, if I knew that I could train and join a company that did that, like, train people to go over and help these war-torn areas out, I would. But it's not that easy to get into these places, because I've looked into it a little bit, and it's just, from what I've gathered, it doesn't seem to be that easy. But just why not make it easier? Like, this is an emergency situation. There's plenty of people here that I feel would probably enjoy that type of work and feel good about what they're doing with their lives. And, like, why not offer that? And they can make money while they're doing it too, because it still is a job. And this would also help tie into the movement that we're working on with the hemp and building a new future for humanity, all this and that. So resources could also be used to build vertical farm growing systems that are run by alternative, clean, eco-friendly energy generators. Now, the thing with the vertical farm growing systems, they do require a lot of electricity. So, but places like the Middle East, they get tons of sunshine, so that's another be another good area to implement hemp solar panels. Get some hopes, tons of hemp solar panels over there. But again, those are gonna have to be protected, because there's just tons of people that are stealing and plunging and killing and raiding and do all that type of crazy shit. So you don't want to make sure there's a way to protect the hemp solar panels, and also the transferring of the energy from one point to another point. Then also integrate a water cleaning, pH enriching system, possibly desalination plants, etc., to provide more water for the area, and also clean water. So you also want to work on hemp's a great filtering, so it might be a great water filter. It can be done, but I'm not sure if it's the best to do so. And then the water would also go to the vertical farm growing systems and also any type of traditional farming that's being done. And resources could come from our foreign aid budget and or donations. Even NASA, which receives billions of dollars a year, could share some of their money to help save lives. And the sad part about this, again, is a lot of the ones who suffer the most are kids. So, all right, I love you guys. I'll take care. Bye.